Okay guys, so I'm here with Shannon and we're working on this false half guard stuff. And so we figured out a couple cool things today, so let's just go over them really quickly so I don't forget. So the first thing, when I have Shannon here, the false half guard on this side. So I'm here with Shannon and he has that leg up. We know that generally speaking, right, I put my heel to my butt, I lean my way forward, and then I turn away from him. I can oftentimes get his hand to the mat or get his knee to the mat. Good. So the other side of that coin is I can drive back into him. So as I drive back into him, I sink my weight and I want to use my foot to pressure his leg. So essentially what I want to do is I want to open his leg here and then push this way and put it down. Yeah, so that's what we're trying to do there. It's not so easy if you have the leg configuration like this, but if I can get side to side with his leg like this, now this becomes much easier for me to put him down. Good. Another thing we can look to do, let's turn this way. Another thing we can look to do is use our shoelaces. So I think this one is pretty cool. So Shannon has his leg up, maybe he has the body lock here. I threaten the Nakikomi, so he takes away the body lock. I start to turn in and he walks away. Now I use my shoelaces here and I open his leg, which forces him to let go of his grip. Yeah, so I didn't take him down there, or if he comes back up. If he comes back up, from here, I can go to the outside shelf and then I can finally get it. So, good. So that's using the shoelaces to unbalance him and torque the leg. Then we had the knees wide situation. So we had the knees wide situation. And Michael had a really cool roll from here. So I'm here with, and Shannon, he has his body locked, let's say, right? I threaten the Makikomi, so he shortens up his grip. Let's say for whatever reason he has the knee down, but he's keeping it super far away from me. So here, it's gonna be so hard for me to do that overwrap sweep. So I had the idea to swim through, and I think the swim through is not bad, but I think the roll is much better. So what we do is I keep the knee cupped, I drive up, and then from here, I bring my heel to my butt and I look through his legs. And I'm able to sweep through pretty strongly. So again, one more time. So my initial idea was to use the swim. So you have the leg down position and have it far away. My initial idea was to use the swim and then to try to come through the back door here, but I found that pretty tough. Although we had Michael had another good idea here where I could do the swim and then build back up, and then once I build up, I can do that. But ultimately, I think the roll is probably the best one. Feels like the strongest. So again, we're here. He has his knee very wide, so it's hard for me to do this overwrap sweep. So instead, I try to touch his knee. If his hand is here, then I can Makikomi, so he's going to shorten it up a little bit. That's right. So I build up and then I roll inside. Yeah. So I think. Oh, and then sit through. Of course, the sit through. That's the one that I've been doing here. That I think is pretty solid as well. So we're here like this. I'm trying to turn in. Shannon has the leg up. He has the leg up. I'm trying to turn in. I can't turn in. So I bring my knee to my other knee and I face across his hips as I sit across. And that one, it's more effective if we can we drive in first and force him to drive back. So we're here like this. He's up on that foot. I'm trying to drive in. Yeah, there it is. And I just sit across. Cool. So that's what we worked on today. Thank you, Shannon. Thanks, Mike.